Good eye. Let's get into it. Apparently, I'm almost done with this case, so yeah, let's just finish it. I totally forgot what voice I gave Saint here. I keep calling him Simon Keys. I know it's Simeon Saint, but anyways. You withheld information from me. Why?
I didn't withhold anything, or at least I didn't mean to. Okay, so you are a member of the very big circus, right? No! I mean, yes, but no. I'm not really a member. I'm still new.
That's irrelevant. You're still a member. Oh, that's the first. I've never seen that animation before.
Let's try this again. Why didn't you tell us? Because it would have looked so suspicious. Me being a performer in the circus show. And me being friends with Bronco. I thought that if anyone found out, nobody would believe I was innocent. Not even you, Kay.
I thought I'd made it clear that I believed in you.
But when you stare at me like that, I get so terrified.
You're a real smooth operator, aren't you, Miles? Any other client scaring tips you want to share? You're really not helping, Fender. And at this rate, it sounds like we really will need to question him about everything all over again.
So, what do you do with the circus, Simeon? I'm an animal tamer. Kind of. I'm still learning the ropes. That's so cool! Do you get to train lions and tigers and bears and stuff? Lions? Tigers? Bears? Oh my, no. I work with this little guy.
Looks pretty tame already to me. So you're not exactly a tamer, more like one of those old-timey organ grinders. Oh my god, it's like Ratatouille.
Not now, Money. I'm trying to... Oh, you little scamp.
Oh my god, it's like Ratatouille, but with a monkey. Something tells me it's the organ grinder who's being monkeyed around. Round. What part of the guide am I in right now? Hold up, let me check something. Ah, son of a bitch. Note to self, never eat spicy food before doing these streams. God damn. Oh yeah, we're like towards the end, right? Okay. So, moving to the next part of the strategy guide here. Come on. Man, this fucking browser is not loading. Come on already. What are you waiting for? There we go. Huh? Oh, okay, here we are. When we spoke to you before, you said you worked at a company.
I was telling the truth. The circus really is a company. We all have titles and everything. The ringmaster's the CEO, and I guess you can call me a gopher. I even have a line manager. She's the head of the animal taming department. It's part of the showbiz division. She's such an inspiration. There isn't a creature in the world she couldn't convince to do her bidding.
Even Miles here? I'd like to see somebody whipping into shape. Does he know? Does he know, chat? I am not some kind of creature, Fender. So, this line manager, was she working with you on the show?
Yes, it was just the two of us. It wasn't all that big of a job compared to what we normally do. She's usually the one performing on stage. I just do all the monkey work. Should I say monkey business? Tough crowd. But I did have a bit part this time.
So only 2 members of the circus are relevant to this case. Alright, talk me through your movements here at the facility.
Sure. I came to see Bronco at around noon 2 days ago.
And that was when you brought him the chess set.
Yes. And that same evening, I started work on setting up the stage in the yard. It was so hard. I had to haul everything in by myself over multiple trips. They let us use one of the rooms in the prison for storage. Workshop A, I think.
Workshop A, where Knight's body was found.
You mean your boss didn't help you? Oh no, I could never ask her to schlep all that stuff around. Like I said, the monkey work's my job. Once it was all set up, we did a run through, and it must have been, midnight by the time I left. The next morning, I was back and ready for the show, which started at 8 a.m. Then we performed till 10?
So, Mr. Saint was the only one of the pair to have entered the room where the body was found. And Knight's body was found immediately after the show had ended. Dead. Do you have any idea why you were arrested?
And why so quickly? I never seen a guy get booked so fast. Surely even Lil Winter wouldn't just pull somebody in on a hunch.
I'm messing up my Cajun accent. It takes a while to kind of get in the groove of things, you know? So, my apologies. Never underestimate the power of an underdeveloped intellect.
I think I might know why. When I was moving all the stuff, I went to go see how he was doing. Bronco, I mean.
You went to the holding cells on your own? Tell me you had permission.
No, it wasn't a formal visit or anything, so I just sort of snuck over and hoped no one stopped me.
But you just seen him earlier that same day. Why take the risk?
I've known him since we were kids, when both of us were all alone. He doesn't have any family, you see, just like me. I knew he'd be feeling lonely, that he'd want somebody to talk to.
You don't have any family?
For a while I had my dad, but he passed away when I was a little kid.
Losing one's father as a child. I know that pain all too well.
He's just like you and me, Mr. Edgeworth.
There was nobody else nearby when you went to see him.
No, the other holding cells were empty, and I didn't see any guards.
Well, somebody must have seen you, or you wouldn't be in there.
Oh no! No! I messed up so bad, didn't I?
So the assumption is that something happened while the two were alone together. At least I imagine that would be Winner and Judge Gavel's thinking. Okay. In any case, I think we'll need to speak to your boss next.
Last I heard, she's supposed to be around today too. Somewhere in the yard. Tell her I'm sorry, won't you? I'm so sorry. I can't believe I let this happen. Sure thing, Simeon. We're here for you. If there's anything we can do, just say the word. But, I mean, there's nothing I can do for you in return. You don't have to worry about that. We're friends. We know what it's like to be in your shoes. We're all part of the same club after all, right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Unfortunately so, I'm afraid. Indeed. Thank you for sharing such personal details with us. By the sound of it, you had little reason to kill Knight. If anything, you're the one most affected by his passing. And what's more, I simply don't believe a person as gentle as you is capable of murder. Rest assured, we believe you, and we will get you out of here. Well, what do we have here? Gosh darn defense attorney, that's what? Bravo, big guy! I can't believe I'm saying it, but you even reminded me of your old man for a moment there. I did? From the Book of Gregory, an attorney is a friend to the friendless. Simeon, me bucko, this guy'll suffer any hardship for your friendship. Things are gonna be shiply amazing. I didn't realize Talk Like a Pirate Day had come early this year, Fender. But that's just the thing. You never know when the pirate will strike next. Anyway, kid, you want some candy?
No thanks. I don't like sweet stuff.
Oh, bummer.
I wouldn't mind a nice ship myself. A great thieves' galleon for the dread Pirate K. Yar har, me hearties.
Pirate thief in Hawaii when? Or pirate attorney in Hawaii?
We'll sail the 7 seas together and claim the greatest treasure of all. The truth.
Oh my gosh, he's so cringe. Shiver me timbers. You two will be the death of me. Come on, let's set sail for the prison yard. But no sea shanties on the way, please.
What will he do with a drunken sailor? What will he do with a drunken sailor? Look! The shutter's open!
That's the way out to the yard, I believe.
Let's go take a look. Come on, what are you waiting for?
Someone's excited. Son of a bitch. Oh, okay. So this is the famous yard. The circus performance was taking place here just before the body was discovered.
Check it out! It's like the backdrop to some epic festival!
Most of the prisoners were assembled here when the body was discovered. Dead. Which means that anyone who saw the show has an alibi. Bye. Alright, time to take a look around.
Eek!
K!
Stop hitting me! Help, Mr. Edgeworth!
Cease! Undesist! You beast!
Somebody! Ouch! Help me! Stay, Izzy, stay! Who's that? Oh, you found a new friend to play with. Good for you, girl. Play with? Your elephant nearly ate me.
God damn, my throat hurts doing these high-pitched voices. I don't have the vocal range I once had.
No way, she'd never do a thing like that. Azia doesn't even bite. At least, not very often.
So she does have a taste for human flesh.
How did you like meeting a real live elephant up close? Aren't you glad you did? Yeah, glad I didn't die. But you did have fun, right? Right?
There, sweetie, don't cry. She had a wonderful time, didn't you, Kay? Don't mislead the poor girl, Fender. No?
She did? Oh, I'm so happy.
Saxo Fender at it again. Here, let me make it up to you. How about a hug? Keep your trunk to yourself. Yeah, you want to talk.
Aw, another new friend. Isn't this just the best day ever?
She is so sheltered. Poor girl. How old is she again? I am Associate Defense Attorney Miles Edgeworth. In the fan translation, it used to be I am an Associate Defense Attorney Miles Edgeworth, but they had to change it because people were like screenshotting it and it just said I am an ass. I remember. Good times, good times. Anyways.
Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I haven't even introduced myself. I'm Regina. It's so nice to meet you. I'm Kay, Great Thief Extraordinaire and Mr. Associate Defense Attorney's Great Associate.
The self-introduction brought to you by the word convoluted.
And your elephant's newest friend is Mr. Fender, the defense attorney. Oh, she's not just any elephant. That's Azia, the Asian elephant. Azia stopped the second you told her to. You really have a way with animals, Regina. Well, I wouldn't be much of an animal tamer if I didn't. What? So you're Simeon's boss? That's right. Regina Berry, head of the Animal Taming Department, Showbiz Division, Berry Big Circus. It's so lovely to meet all of you.
The pleasure's all ours, mademoiselle. Name's Eddie Fender. I'm a bit of an ace attorney. No hug? Please? Come on. So much for whipping me into shape.
Yes, she's perfect.
Hey, yo, what? What? Hey, yo? Huh? What are you muttering to yourself about, Kay?
That positivity, that charisma, that energy. Regina, you'd make a perfect partner in crime for the Great Thief Yatagrasu. Great Thief? That sounds like fun. My animals and I have stolen the spotlight quite a bit in our time. That's the one thing we don't want to steal. Gotta keep on the down low, all stealthy and ninja-like. But where's the fun without a show? That down low sounds like it might get me down. Bummer. I think we've got a fundamental difference of opinion going on here.
What do you mean stealthy? Look at your fucking outfit, girl. Well, who are you? Who are you to lecture her about being stealthy? God damn. Fucking flashy ass pink outfit. By the way, how old is she? She is such a sheltered little child. She's 17. 17 and still like mentally behind. Poor thing. It would indeed appear that negotiations have broken down. Maybe next time, Kay.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, let's get cracking. Too bad we can't see much of what's beyond that metal fence, though.
Indeed. And we're in sore need of information in addition to evidence. Therefore, we should make an effort to talk with any persons of interest as well. Well, welcome back, Mr. Sallet. What brings you here? Let me just check something real quick. Give me a moment. In the meantime, have this spinning Edgeworth for your enjoyment. Alright, that's enough spinning Edgeworth. We're looking at the wall, apparently.
Danger! High voltage! I never saw one of these in real life. Hey, that must be the fabulous garden outside the warden's office over there.
Oh yes, Warden Lagarde mentioned being able to see from her window on the detention center side.
Wish this dumb barbed metal fence wasn't in the way, though. I thought it was all one big yard.
Given how protective the warden seemed of a little bit of earth, I imagine it's to keep riffraff like us out. Wait, that's it? Why did it tell me to do that? Anyways. If you're the head of the animal taming department, you must be Mr. Saint's boss.
That's right. My dad founded the Berry Big Circus. When he passed away, he was murdered.
Poor guy. And girl too, I guess. She didn't know better, yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Man, what's with all these dead fathers constantly popping up? Like, what's this, like 3 in a row already? No, 4 in a row. What the fuck, man? What's up with this series and its, like, dead father problem, huh? And if the father's not dead, then the father's, like, a deadbeat. Like, what's up with that? It's always the biological fathers, too.
But we have a new ringmaster now, and he's made the circus bigger and better than ever. He's such a nice man. And he was such a good friend of my dad's, too. Wow, that's great. Lucky you. I know, right? It was his idea to set up departments like animal taming, magic, and ventriloquy. Only animal taming and ventriloquy have more than one person right now. But the Berry Big Circus is getting bigger and better day by day. Sounds like you guys are really going places.
They're getting on well. I'll leave them to it. Oh, yeah. Can you tell me about the show?
Oh, it's a wonderful thing. It even has a story. And not just any story, it's a love story. Isn't that dreamy?
Sounds like a regular ride. So who's the star of the show? Let me guess. You?
No, silly. That would be Azia. And she falls in love with none other than Regent the Tiger.
What the fuck kind of name is that? Regent?
It's a heart-rending saga of forbidden interspecies romance.
Whoa, Nelly. I've heard of odd couples, but Dad takes the biscuit.
And that's not all. There's a love triangle, too. It's so romantic.
Bro, what the fuck?
That sounds pretty incredible, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
Sugoi desu ne. So the elephant is the heroine. I suppose there's a first time for everything. And who's the third wheel?
Oh, that would be the big old meanie who tries to tear our star-crossed lovers apart. Ooh, well, what animal do you think it is, Mr. Edgeworth?
Given that it's a circus, perhaps a lion.
I think a raven would be cool, like the Yatagarasu.
Okay, we get it, Kay. God damn, shut the fuck up.
Nope, it's a sneaky monkey.
That's certainly lower the stakes.
Oh, you mean money, right? Nope, again. The role of the monkey is played by Simeon. Get it? Because his name's Simeon.
Haha. Fuck this game.
Money's far too small to play against Azia and Regent, silly.
Yeah, what are you, stupid?
Anyway, the evil villain tries to tear Azia and Regent apart. What will become of the fate of twosome? It's so exciting, isn't it? Wow, it sure is.
So, Mr. Saint was more than just the little helper he claims to be.
Poor Simeon. It'd be terrible if he couldn't perform with us anymore.
Can you tell me about how you set things up for the performance?
Oh, that's not really my area. Simi took care of all the lifting and carrying.
Why isn't it? Oh my god, what happened here?
He's such a sweetie. He offered to do everything by telling me to concentrate on the show. I did see him doing something near that well, though.
Well, I recall seeing one behind the stage. I should examine it in more detail.
You should have seen him moving those huge cases around all by himself. He's a total hero. Yes, that's like something he would do.
Weeping all the while. Damn, you didn't have to roast him like that, Edgeworth.
He was going back and forth between the yard here and some sort of workshop with all the equipment. The prison gave us special permission to use it for storage. But he was the only one who went down there, so I don't know much more than that.
The workshop must be the one where Knight's body was found. I guess this confirms that Mr. Saint was the only performer to have gone to Workshop A.
Well, this sucks. All we're getting is information that works against us. You have to help Simi, Mr. Attorney. We're all counting on you. Just leave it to us. He may not look it, but Mr. Edgeworth knows how to get things done.
And what exactly is he may not look it supposed to mean?
There you are.
I swear to God, if it's not, it is another woman. Oh my God, I can't voice any more women. My throat. Okay, well, I mean, it's just Lagarde. It's not too bad.
There you are. Oh my God, Regina, a cupcake. Oh, what a Lagarde. I've been simply dying to sit you down for a chat, you exquisite little thing. Like, oh my God. I'm gonna like, oh my God. No, like, I can't do this. My throat hurts. I'm gonna go for a while just not voicing these women. I'm so sorry. I mean, it's Lagarde. Okay, no, I mean, if it's Lagarde, I can do it. It's fine.
Do you mind if I ask a little about the prison?
Oh, not at all. The place is my pride and joy. My home. Sure, it was a prison when I first arrived, and it was awful, an utter disgrace.
Awful. I suppose you mean the prisoners were unruly.
I most certainly do not. They're angels, every one of them, and they always have been. No, it was the ambiance that was awful. I fretted, I brooded, and then it hit me. The animals! If anyone could brighten up the place, it was them. Isn't it just? Now look at my fabulous little family. Why, my darling Frankie is the very picture of rehabilitation.
Except when he's rifling through dead men's pockets. Miles Edgeworth with the fucking intrusive thoughts, man. Like, you gotta chill, bro. Shit.
We have so many success stories among the family, but darling Frankie really is a marvel. He's thrown himself into this vocational training, and he's always the first to volunteer for everything. What? And your other model prisoners don't do that? Oh, of course they do, my dear. Of course. They're all such triers, such doers. Like, yes. Yes. It's just that Frankie, let's just say he knows what's good for him. Frankie, chill.
What exactly does she mean by that?
Anyway, he's okay. No, I can't do this voice. My throat's killing me.
What the fuck?
Which is why I'm worried about her. So worried. It's all because of poor Simeon, you see. If he's found guilty, why, like, darling Regina will be devastated. So you simply must make sure that doesn't happen, Mr. Lawyer. Please, I'm begging you. Oh my god. If there's anything I can do to help you clear up this awful misunderstanding, you let me know.
Alright, let's talk to Mr. Sowit here.
Ah, Mr. Attorney, sir. And how are you today, if you don't mind me asking? Today? We just talked to you earlier, Mr. Sowit. Oh, heavens. I do apologize. Ever since I came to call this place home, I've been working on my interpersonal skills, you see.
In order to be as annoying as possible. Bo.
I'm currently helping out with the circus show stage teardown and cleanup.
Wait, what? The fucking Valley Girl accent's like sticking on to me now. God damn.
But if you have need of me, I'll do my utmost to help. I'm just chipping in and doing what I can, model prisoner that I am. Yes, my stay in this prison has seen me reborn. The Frank Sowit you see before you is a changed man.
A changed man who now targets the recently deceased.
No, you misunderstand. That was just a moment of madness. A moment of madness. You're a disgrace to all thieves everywhere. You're right, of course. I can't deny it. I still have a long way to go.
Hey, you know what? That's a step forward, alright? That's a little character development. As a thief?
Anyway, as you can see, I have a shiny new bracelet now. So it's a straight and narrow for me. Like I say, I'm a model prisoner.
Now that a real model prisoner would need to keep telling me that.
I'm doing everything I can to prepare for my eventual return to society. Yeah, you even skipped the show to focus on your training, didn't you?
That's right. Only 2 inmates were absent. Sowit and Canis. Why didn't you tell us about Mr. Canis sooner?
That. Look, I don't think there's an inmate in this prison who'd talk about him if they didn't have to. Well, you could say he's the real one in charge around here. You didn't hear from me, but, well, I guess it comes with being the fixer.
The fixer?
Yes, anything you need, he can get it for you.
Is the music too quiet? I just realized. Huh. Anything you wanted, that's where I need it.
But how does he get away with it?
I'm not sure, but he's the only one who does. I mean, my guess is he intimidates the guards and warden and stuff.
I heard he has a secret way of getting things into the facility.
I imagine being the fixer affords Canis certain privileges. Yes.
Not that I concern myself with such things anymore, of course. I'm far more interested in perfecting my mud pack application technique.
And what are these mud packs exactly?
They're a special type of mud treatment, rich with minerals. It works wonder on their coats.
Coats. Oh. Man, I have like this problem pronouncing diphthongs for whatever reason. Like, do I know how to do this? Or like hello. Or, you know, like whoa. Coat. Coat. Goat. That for some reason I struggle with diphthongs. Speaking of mud, that reminds me of a certain piece of evidence. Yes. Maybe I should try presenting it to him.
That's the rubber glove I dropped.
Would you care to explain why it's so dirty?
Oh, of course. That's mud from one of the pet treatments I've been practicing. I was giving one of the animals a mud pack right when the incident happened.
I see. Around what time would this have been?
Let's see, the show had already started, so around 9 a.m. perhaps. The thing is, the more mud I applied, the more in the zone I got, and the darker the animal's fur became. There's no trance quite like the trance one enters, but once lathers an animal with thick black mud.
I think the stress of prison might be getting to him. Prison changes a man, don't it? Prison really do change a man.
Of course, it's all thanks to the warden that we have access to such wonderful distractions. I'm eternally grateful, truly I am. Please let me out of here.
Bro glazing the warden.
Okay, is that it?
Oh, yeah, okay, we're done with Mr. Sowit here. Let's move on. A simple, sturdily built well. I wonder if it was the work of the prisoners.
Somebody's left a bunch of tools lying around. There's a long piece of rope and a pretty heavy looking weight. Let's see, it weighs 30 pounds. Oh, there are some pulleys too.
Okay, can you stop touching everything in sight?
Oh, come on, it was not like I was gonna take anything.
What exactly were they being used for, I wonder?
Regina, darling, you put on the most splendid show for us yet again.
Okay, I can't voice all these women. My throat. Holy shit!
Oh, hey, welcome back.
Detective, you're not needed elsewhere. No, the judge and the kid aren't here yet. Oh, and I got your message. So you searched the victim's cell. Did you manage to turn anything up? We struck gold, sir. Well, blood anyway. It was right there on the floor. Only in tiny specks though, but at least it's something.
Yeah, us at the holding cell to the scene of the crime, right?
Not quite. It proves a possibility, but it's not conclusive yet. I thought you'd say that, sir. Which is why I ordered some follow-up work. I asked forensics to analyze the blood and see if it matches the victims. They're on it as we speak.
Nice work, Gummy. You thought of everything.
God damn, my throat. Detective, I must say I'm impressed. Did you hit your head or something? Yeah, bro really locked in for some reason. Gee, don't look so surprised, sir. I mean, can you blame him? I just hope things continue to go in our favor. Alrighty, so that's proof that the murder happened in the detention center. And for our next trick,
we'll find out how the dog got.
Why did I say dog backwards?
We'll find out how the dog got over there.
Don't worry, you can leave that one to me. Until the kid and his chaperone get here, we've got the whole prison to ourselves. Which is why I brought my secret weapons along.
Secret weapons?
That's right. A few tools of the trade that have helped me bust more than a few cases wide open. Behold, the 7 secret weapons of Dick Gumshoe, Ace Detective Extraordinaire. Well, I don't know about you crazy cats, but I'm sold. Miles? Very well, Detective. We'll try using your secret weapons. You got it, sir. Let me run you through the list. Secret weapon number 1. My trusty old metal detector. If it's made of steel, silver, or scrap, this little guy right here will find it. So it detects metal. Very good, Detective. Next up, secret weapon number 2. Missile, everyone's favorite crime-fighting canine. He can track pretty much any scent you put in front of him, especially food.
He sure is a lot cuter than Mr. Candace's dog.
And now for secret weapon number 3. Where'd I put it? Aha! Hold up, I need to take a look at something. Hold up. Give me a moment. Am I one snap short of a school, or is that a fishing rod? Don't tell me we're going fishing for clues. No. I mean, I just happen to happen with me, that's all. I just happen to have it with me, that's all. I see. Well, onwards and upwards, Detective. Let's see what else you have. That's all she wrote, sir.
Gummy! You're 4 secret weapons short of your so-called 7! And one of them was a fishing rod!
Sorry, but that's all for today, okay? I'll, show you the rest next time. Why do you think I call them secret? I can't just go sharing everything at once, that's crazy! In that case, then I suppose the 3 you've deigned to reveal to us will have to do for now. Alright, which one do you want to try, sir? Let's choose missile. You've got it, sir. We need to do a little tracking. Hey, missile! Here, boy!
Oh, he really came.
So, what are we tracking? We're trying to find out how Mr. Canis' dog got to the holding cells in the first place. I suspect the same route was used to bring Knight's body back to the prison. So get the pooch and sniff at the body.
He'll find that route for us.
Does anyone else smell something sweet? All I smell is the odor of blood. It's faint, sir, but it's there. Almost like cake, maybe. Why would the body smell of cake? Okay, Miss O, get a noseful. Here we go. Follow that dog. Actually, yeah, we're gonna just speed run this until someone types a message in the chat. I don't remember this. What being broke does to a mofo. Ah, just desserts. Oh, funny, funny. You didn't get notified, Lewis? Oh, brother, what happened there? Curse you, YouTube. How dare you? How dare you rob me of my audience? Well, you didn't miss much. Only thing you missed was we found out that Simeon Saint is an orphan. He has no family and his dad died when he was young. And like for some reason it was just like consecutive like, oh, my father died stories. Like we met Simeon, right? And then next we met Regina, and we know what happened to her dad. Yeah, it was like 4 in a row of people talking about their dead dads. Miles Edgeworth, Kay Faraday, Simeon Saint. Oh, turns out, yeah, Bronco Knight has a dead dad too. And he was also an orphan. And then Regina Berry. 5 in a row. 5 in a row of just dead biological fathers. Like, what the fuck, man? And what else did you miss? We met some animals. We met an elephant, a big-ass alligator. Oh yeah, Simeon has like a monkey pet who controls him like freaking Ratatouille, you know? I feel like we're missing another critical point of information here. Yeah, what's with the dead dads in this series? I swear to God. Oh yeah, right, Regina. Yeah, she's here. Yeah, she hasn't changed a bit. She's still very sheltered and immature. She's mentally a child, even though she's 17. And then, unsurprisingly, this guy asked her for a hug. He wanted to hug her, because, you know, he does that with all girls, even underage, for whatever reason. Fucking weirdo. More like Saxo Fender, am I right? Oh yeah, and then Gumshoe. For some reason, Gumshoe came back, and he was like hella locked in. Dude locked in for like a brief moment. And earlier you missed him eating someone else's chocolate cake afterwards. So yeah, that's all you missed. Now we're looking for Mr. Carcerado. Where the hell did he go? Yes, Eddie Fender really offended. Try not to harass a girl challenge. Impossible. Yes, sir! Oh my god, he kind of looks like Balrog. Like a skinny Balrog. Champion. He's got a speed bag. He's got a weight cutting thing going on here. Whoa, he really hates the warden. What the hell? This punching bag has certainly the...
Woof, 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 woof. Hey, what breed were you again, Miss Soul? Sure, it wasn't a boxer?
Oh yeah, that's another thing you missed. All the funny punnies that happened. So many puns. There was like a whole sequence with a chocolate cake just to set up like a pun. Where Edgeworth was like, oh, looks like we got just desserts. Funny game. Very funny game. 10 out of 10.
Woof, woof, woof.
No way. No way indeed. Quickly, detective. Move the sandbag aside. Yes, sir! Oh, shit! A hole! Could this be? Whoa there, wait! Missile!
I'm going in too!
Wait, stop! Sir, I'll go get her! Ooh, that's tight. Shouldn't have eaten that cake. He's gone. Well, I'm not going in there. Guess we'll just have to wait. Hello? Kay, are you alright?
You're not gonna believe this, but we're in the detention center.
The detention center?
That hole, it's a tunnel that leads right into Mr. Knight's cell.
What? Don't go anywhere. I'm on my way. Kay!
Hey there, Mr. Edgeworth. Guess you could say we made a breakthrough.
Shut the fuck up, Kay. That's enough of you, alright? Quite. At least he came out unscathed, I think. Sir! The floorboards under the bed were torn up! So that's how they did it. There's no doubt about it. This must be the route we've been looking for. The corridor connecting the detention center and the prison is locked down by heavy security doors. But with the help of this tunnel, it can't be circumvented. It was a sweet scent that started this whole search. Could it be? The scent was in fact coming from Knight's body after all. Incidentally, Knight's body was covered in dirt. Dirt that might have come from being dragged through this tunnel. Kay, what was it like down there?
Well, it was pitch black, so I couldn't see a whole lot. Luckily, my camera has a flash, so I took some pictures.
Let's see what you've captured. Look at that! Spoons, a fork. Guess these were for digging the tunnel. Bro, you blind? That aside, are those footprints? Paw prints even. From a dog, perhaps? This is a vital piece of evidence. However, it begs something of a question. It does? Mr. Carcerato has certainly been making use of this tunnel, which means... Detective! We need to find out where Mr. Carcerato is immediately. If my suspicions are correct. Huh? Oh, nuts! The guards were alerted and they began searching for Mr. Carcerato right away. But after a thorough investigation of both the prison and the detention center, he was nowhere to be found. Holy shit! Carcerato, he escaped from prison!
Well, has the police been notified?
Yes, ma'am. We've just finished liaising with him a moment ago. They've set up a cordon around the entire facility.
Good. First blemish on a prison's spotless reputation is always the ugliest.
It won't happen again, ma'am. A rather different warden regard to the one we've seen so far. Bro somehow escaped. Yeah, he pulled a Shawshank Redemption.
Mr. Edgeworth, was it? I really can't thank you enough for finding that tunnel, darling. Sadly, it may have been too little too late. It seems he might have already left the building.
I'd say that's unlikely, Warden. After all, there's a security gate at the exit to the detention center. You're not suggesting he simply walked through it?
Let's say there was only one tunnel, sweetie.
I suppose that's true.
Well, whatever the case, this is no time to be standing around chit-chatting. Mr. Edgeworth, would you mind continuing with your investigation?
It would be my pleasure.
And you three can get back to your posts.
Yes, ma'am. Detective, the results of the blood test just came back from the lab. Thanks, pal. Let's see what they have to tell us about the blood found in Knight's cell.
What does it say, Mr. Edgeworth?
They've identified the blood, and it's Knight's. Nice job, everybody. Teamwork makes the dream work, huh? We've got Knight's blood in this holding cell, a tunnel, and the dog clearly went through. And security footage showing Knight being attacked by the dog in his cell. Case closed! We have all the evidence we need. Let's see what Mr. Canis has to say for himself.
Canis? Oh, darlings, are you sure? Do be careful around him, won't you? He's as well connected on the outside as he is in here.
I suppose he would have to be. How else would the so-called fixer stay in business?
The police have been trying to track down his accomplices for the longest time. Even I've had to lend him a hand myself, you know.
So that's what that was all about.
You're still not talking, ma'am? Even with the evidence you borrowed from the precinct? No, and I've tried so many times. I've lost count. What am I supposed to do? I can't send in a blank report. What? I guess a killer for hire was always going to be a tough nut to crack. Crack.
You borrowed evidence from the police to help with your investigation, is that correct?
Why, yes, sweetie. Everything related to Canis is with me now. Heaven knows how many times I've hauled the secretive scoundrel into my office to talk to me.
Oh, I don't have to echo. What the hell am I doing?
But no matter what I say or how much evidence I present him with, he simply won't say a word.
Prison warden conducting interrogations herself. That's irregular, to say the least.
Let your guard down and he'll devour you whole. Be careful, darlings. You have been warned.
Holy! And here I thought things couldn't get any spicier. Judge Gavel, I didn't expect to find you here.
We have been conducting inquiries, which, given that we are in charge of the investigation, is hardly strange. What is strange is that you are still here, Mr. Edgeworth. I gave you a warning, did I not? I told you that your badge was at risk should our paths cross again, and yet, here you are.
This Fender guy thought he think he's like the one group member who acts like he did everything when he was just sitting there. Useless fuck. I am sorry that you thought that I might be so easily discouraged, Your Honor. But I am not about to let the truth slip from my grasp, no matter what you or the committee might say. I am here to present a certain someone with evidence that you yourself should have uncovered. You have more business with me, I take it, Mr. Edgeworth. I do. I promised I would be back to prove that you were the killer. And here I am.
You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of Brock from Pokemon. He does like jack shit, and like literally the only thing he does in the series, in the cartoon, is just flirt with the girls. That's Fender right there. Fender's fucking Brock from Pokemon. Now he just needs someone to stick a fucking poisonous finger up his bumhole so he stops doing that shit.
This should be amusing. Very well. Whenever you are ready.
Objection!
Not so fast! We have some truths of our own to share. First-rate deductions, in fact. Indeed, we are now more certain than ever that Simeon Saint was the murderer. And that only he could have moved Mr. Knight from his holding cell to the prison proper. We shall prove this to you beyond a shadow of a doubt. But first, a question. Are you quite determined to continue on this course, Mr. Edgeworth? Should you fail to rebut our deductions, there will be no going back. Your very career hangs in the balance.
You mean you'll take his badge if you don't like how this goes? That's intimidation!
Not at all. If anything, I am showing him mercy. And not thank you mercy, the mercy that one shows a dying animal. This is not Mr. Edgeworth's case. It never was. And I am under no obligation to hear him out. If he is prepared to accept the potential ramifications of his actions, I will allow him one last chance. There, are you truly willing to take the risk? To put your beloved badge on the line? Mr. Edgeworth!
Sir! I accept your terms. I am confident of my reasoning. And what's more, I am representing the firm of Edgeworth and Co. And I do not intend to besmirch its name. My duty will be done, and I will not be intimidated.
Very well. Then to see whether you are brave or simply reckless. By the power vested in me by the almighty goddess of justice, let this judgment commence!
Let this what commence? Ayo? What? Is this it, boys? Is this the turning point for Edgeworth's career? Are we about to see him become a defense attorney? Are we about to see him become an ace attorney?
Eustace, if you will allow me. Fine by me. He's all yours, Gavel. You are aware of the incident involving Mr. Knight the day before yesterday, I assume? He assaulted an innocent guard and stole his keys. Later, in the middle of moving a large animal cage, Mr. Saint stopped by Mr. Knight's cell for a little visit. That's when Mr. Knight stole out of his cell using the keys he'd stolen. He slipped into the cage and there he hid as he was wheeled into one of the prison workshops.
It figures she was going to bring up Mr. Saint going tonight, so. Judgment? Oh. Edgeworth would be a sick attorney low-key. Yeah, I'd fucking hire that dude, not gonna lie. Yeah. In a fucking universe full of weird-ass magic powers and shit, weird-ass spirit powers, this dude just uses facts and logic. Ben Shapiro wishes he was him. Huh.
Yesterday, after you so kindly made us aware of the security camera footage, we decided to take a look at it ourselves. Perhaps you would like to see what we found? This is a still from the footage we received.
Mr. Saint speaking with Knight at his cell.
Correct. You will also note that he has positioned the cage in such a way as to obscure the camera's view. It is blind spots that Mr. Knight exploited in order to enter the cage undetected. A sound deduction based on what can be observed, wouldn't you say?
A blind spot, which means that the camera wouldn't have been able to capture the moment Knight entered the cage if he did at all. Oh. Honestly, Phoenix is getting carried by the Faye family.
Exactly. Yes. That's literally what happens in cases in the first game. It's just him getting carried. Which is why I love Trials and Tribulations. You'll find out just what they do with that. Like, they address that really well. That game is so peak.
Yeah, Edgeworth is the realest. He's the realest motherfucker in this game. In this fucking series. Ain't no one as real as him. So it's still possible that he didn't actually leave his cell at this point.
I don't get it. Why would Mr. Knight want to hide in the cage? There is really only one possibility. He intended to escape. A prison break? That's so cool! Mr. Carserato, Mr. Knight, everybody's doing it. I have to step up my game.
Okay, now is really not the time to be glazing these prisoners. Mr. Carsarato's escape is no laughing matter.
It is my belief that Mr. Saint helped Mr. Knight with his escape attempt. That is to say, he was his accomplice. Wow, go Simeon!
That wasn't a compliment!
I understand that the cage was briefly taken to one of their workshops. I imagine that had things gone to plan, Mr. Knight would have remained in the cage until after the show.
Hold up. Yeah, K a weirdo. K's such a weirdo.
And then removed from the premises along with the rest of the circus's equipment. Unfortunately for Mr. Knight, Mr. Saint had other ideas. He killed his friend in cold blood.
Judge Cavell's argument seems reasonable, but there must be a fault in her logic somewhere, and I'm going to find it. Okay, I'm gonna look up the... Oh, okay.
Hold it!
Do you have any proof that Knight stole the keys?
I can think of no other reason for him to carry out such a brutal attack. Once again he sort of regains consciousness, I am sure he will confirm our suspicions.
I wouldn't be so sure. Perhaps I should press her further on her reasoning. Sorry, but I believe there is a flaw in your reasoning. If Knight had the keys, there was nothing to stop him from leaving whenever he wanted. Why wait for Mr. Saint? There was no need, surely.
He chose the option he deemed most likely to succeed. He stole the keys and hid them somewhere, then waited for an opportune moment to present itself.
He hid the keys. I'm afraid you might have made an uncharacteristic oversight, Your Honor. But Knight wasn't hiding any keys. This has been proven already. And this is the piece of evidence that proves Knight didn't have the keys.
Where is it?
I hear it.
Take that!
Since you know about the incident, I assume you must already know this, but after the assault, the guards searched both Knight and his cell, and no keys were found. And if the whereabouts of the keys cannot be proven, then neither can your theory.
I've considered the matter of the missing keys, and I do not think it's such an issue. I still believe he had them. After all, the guards only stated that they were unable to locate them. And this is because they were cleverly hidden inside the pocket chess set.
Knight's chess set. The same set in which the murder weapon was also allegedly hidden.
Was it? I can't help but wonder about that. What? But you're the one who proposed it! Actually, if you recall, that was Eustace's assertion.
So the two of them aren't one of mind on this. Aren't of one mind on this, I take it. Yeah, the soundtrack of this game is beautiful.
Man, wait until we get towards the end, where I'm gonna. You know what? No, actually, fuck it. Towards the end of this case, when I feel like we're near the end, I'm gonna play the arranged version. Oh man, shit's so fire! Holy shit! We're doing it. Fuck it. You know what? We're near the end anyways. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's change the music. Let's switch her up. Let's do it.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh, it's so epic.
Mr. Knight hid the keys he stole from the guard inside his chess set. When Mr. Saint came to see him, Mr. Knight used the key to open his cell and climbed inside the cage. He was then moved from his holding cell to that workshop in the prison proper, all with the help of his friend and accomplice. Had things gone according to plan, he would have been taken out of the facility after the show.
Oh, the goosebumps. The fucking guitar. Gosh, this is so epic. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh man, that shit gave me goosebumps. Man, that was good. That was orgasmic.
But they did not. Instead, his accomplice murdered him while the show was taking place in the yard.
Objection!
But Mr. Saint was a part of that performance. How would he even have the time to commit the murder?
Overruled.
No! She stopped the music! You bitch! How indeed? Allow me to explain. As you know, many stage performances follow a set narrative. Yesterday's show was one such example.
She's done her homework, I see. See. Yeah, it really does slap hard, doesn't it? It did. But Miss Killjoy here had to take it away from us.
The suspect played the role of the antagonist opposite the elephantine heroine of this show. In the latter part of the performance, the heroine's love prevails, and the villain is defeated.
It's always the French. Yeah, it's always the fucking French.
This victory is depicted in a very unique manner, whereby the villain is sent flying from the stage by the heroine.
He's sent flying by the elephant.
Isn't that dangerous? Having been ejected from the stage in this manner, the villain no longer appears in their performance. In other words, the suspect did not appear on stage for a period of approximately 15 minutes.
Guys, I think I got the hiccups. It's so over. It's so over. Oh, no, never mind. I think it's gone. It was just some gas. Whoops, false alarm. Anyways, and you're saying the crime took place during that time?
Yes, I'm afraid so. After all, it's more than a sufficient window, wouldn't you say?
Objection!
Yeah, cut that shit out. Yeah, cut off that stupid music. Stupid Frenchy music. Committing the crime and returning to the stage in that short 15-minute window is only possible, assuming that the murder took place in the prison proper. But in fact, Your Honor, the real scene of the crime was Knight's cell.
I seem to remember telling you that I would not accept that part of the security footage into evidence.
Bro, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm getting old. Maybe I ate something bad.
Objection!
And you won't have to. I have proof of a different kind. Oh, I know this one. This one's easy. It's the blood.
What proof do you have that the murder took place in the victim's holding cell?
It's the stains. The white stains.
This appears to be a photograph of a floor.
Shut up, Lewis. You don't know what it feels like. You young whippersnapper. Fuck you. You kids and your fancy social medias and your fart nights and your tic tacs.
Almighty Goddess of Justice, grant me patience.
That floor you're so dismissive of, Your Honor, has traces of Knight's blood on it. Oh, this music. It's my first time hearing this, by the way.
Traces, you say? Is this evidence reliable? After all, I don't believe you have access to the necessary forensics operatives.
Objection!
Huh. Oh, that part is so heavenly. I have my resources. A certain blunt instrument, you might say, but a reliable one. Damn.
The detective. How very unfortunate for him. Perhaps before you decided to circumvent the law, you might have considered that the committee's influence extends to the police.
Yeah, one of the best pursuit themes in my opinion. So good. So fucking good. One of the best in the series. If not the best.
Ha ha ha. Oh no! Now Gummy's badge is on the line too!
Girl, what the fuck is this? Fucking batch poker? What is this lady doing?
How much power does she have?
Forgive me, detective. I didn't mean to put you at risk as well. Don't worry. After this is over, I'll raise your salary by 1 cent.
Our enters the fact that Mr. Knight's blood was found in the holding cell into evidence. However...
Objection!
Bad luck, idiots! You're really on the edge now, Mr. Worthless!
Sorry, what the fuck? Oh my god, this fucking guy. Mr. Warner, I'd forgotten you were there. It was nice while it lasted.
I just butted in to tell you that your entire argument is one big inconsistency.
Come on, spit it out. You got this. You got this.
You showed us camera footage of a dog killing Mr. Knight in his cell. Are you saying the mutt also wiped the blood up before it left the scene? Oh! What other tricks can it do, huh? A blood-wiping dog? You're a joke!
You would have wiped the blood up, wouldn't you, boy? Yes, Helmut. Yes, you would. Dude, Amendment 5, hello?
What?
Bro really risked incriminating himself just to piss his kid off. That is fucking petty on another level, and I respect that. Fuck this stupid kid. That was one of the tricks I taught him before our work together was so rudely cut short. He's a very tidy boy, you know? Never misses a drop. It wouldn't do to leave any evidence, after all. Saved. By an assassin of all people. Oh. Jeez Louise, you could have just taught the little guy to shake hands. Kindness is based. Yeah.
He kinda based.
Oh, he does that marvelously too. Although, the way I taught him to do it is somewhat unorthodox. First, he bites down hard on the victim's hand. Then...
La 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 la! I'm not listening! I see. Very well then, Mr. Edgeworth. It seems you may have gathered out some evidence worth considering.
Your understanding is much appreciated.
Wait! I'm not done yet! I just thought of something else! Oh, very rude.
Oh boy! Somebody's taking no prisoners.
Eustace, would you be so kind as to shut the fuck up? I mean, allow me. All yours, Gavel.
Well, do you accept the truth now? The crime took place in Mr. Knight's holding cell, and the assassin's dog was the killer.
My position is the same as it was yesterday. Until you can explain how the dog moved between the prison and the detention center, I cannot accept your theory into evidence.
Hold it!
I thought she might say that, which is why I'd like to show you something else. This piece of evidence shows how the dog could freely travel between the prison and the detention center.
Take that!
This...
It's a secret passageway. It runs beneath the prison.
What? A secret tunnel! Secret tunnel!
It was dug by one Mr. Rocco Caserato, escapee. It leads from his prison cell to a certain holding cell in the detention center. Yes, the very one where the victim was being held.
Well, this is certainly a surprise. To think that it was beneath our feet this entire time.
Mr. Canis, you knew of this tunnel, didn't you? Because it's the same tunnel that was used to carry out the murder.
Overruled.
Damn, she's persistent.
In the name of the goddess of justice, overruled! Mr. Edgeworth, you are out of line!
Hold it.
How so, Your Honor?
Overruled.
Evidence is everything, whether in a court of law or at the scene of an investigation. Isn't that your little catchphrase? Well, it just so happens that I have some evidence of my own. Bronco Knight's autopsy report.
Don't tell me. She fucking updates the autopsy report. Wow, talk about getting a taste of your own medicine, huh, Mr. Ashworth? Doesn't feel good, does it? Fucking asshole, you fucking dick. His autopsy report. When did we get that? How do you not know you had it?
The police handed it to me only a short while ago. The findings are still preliminary, but it has something of value to tell us nonetheless. The goddess of justice speaks to us through these pages, Mr. Edgeworth. Cause of death, stab wound to the throat, and the weapon is to be a sharp blade of some sort. It seems the victim was stabbed repeatedly in the same spot, resulting in an ugly wound. As such, the police have yet to identify the exact shape of the weapon. But its overall nature seems to be beyond question. It is a bladed metal instrument. In light of this evidence, do you truly wish to continue with your flight of fancy? Or will you now claim that the dog used a knife instead?
But that's impossible!
That will be all. This court is adjourned.
Objection.
But the tunnel! The paw prints!
Hold it. What of them? Helmut is something of a wanderer. Perhaps he just happened across this tunnel one day. Although I couldn't say for certain. I myself cannot wander quite so freely.
You know what, Lewis? You know what that means? We need to cross-examine that dog. Yeah, that's right.
That would be quite a coincidence, but I can't prove it's not the case either. He sure knows how to keep a secret, huh? Kinda wish he'd kicked us in the teeth a little earlier with her. She was baiting me, waiting for the perfect moment to crush me with that autopsy report. A bait her in more ways than one. And I fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker.
That moment was a peak Ace Attorney moment right there. Cross-examining the parrot. That was fucking peak. What makes it even funnier is Von Karma actually trained the parrot to forget that. He actually took the time to train the fucking parrot. That's so fucking hilarious.
You are lead attorney for the defense, correct, Mr. Fender? This is the interim autopsy report in question. I do apologize for the delay.
Yeah, no sweat. Thanks for hooking this up. How about a hug?
No.
Yep, this all checks out. Yeah.
Mr. Fender, a handshake is not necessary when receiving official court documents, you know. So please feel free to let go of my hand. It's not a holy relic after all.
Saxo Fender at it again. I was just trying to be friendly, Your Honor.
Had you lingered a moment longer, the goddess of justice would have spoken to you too, my Gavin. Bonk.
Yeah, that guy was obsessed to a whole new level. Perfection at any cost. Tasing the opponent, you know, tasing the defense attorney, training the parrot. Yeah. Crazy. Bro had a fucking crash out just because he had a penalty on his record. Alright, I got it. Nice work, Cavell. Just like we planned it. Yes.
I did only as you instructed, Eustace, but thank you.
This report came from the police. I have no choice but to accept its legitimacy. Unless I update it again. That's right, I never learn my lesson. You cannot take the edge out of the knife, as they say. Oh, I mean, but if the dog didn't kill Knight, then that takes Canis out of the running.
The goddess of justice speaks to me, Mr. Edgeworth, and she is merciful. She tells me that you might yet to keep your badge if you will finally abandon this fruitless quest.
Oh man, Lewis, you're gonna love the next case. The next case is actually so freaking peak. Wait, was it the next case or the case after? I don't remember. Yeah, it was the next case. Yeah, the next case. The next case is like super duper awesome. What's her move, sir? I think she really means it this time. What do you think, detective? My answer remains the same, Judge Cavell. I will see my duty done, and I will not be intimidated.
Even with how things stand, you still refuse to concede. This may very well be your last chance. Your badge hangs by a thread.
Then let it fall if it must. I have something far more important to protect as an associate attorney. My client.
The goddess of justice is no doubt saddened by your refusal to accept yet another offer of mercy.
Hold it! Hannibal Miles, desperate alive to see. Looks like the defense never rests is really starting to mean something to you. Credit to your old man, though. He's the one who said it first. My father. Like father, like son. In fact, I could swear I saw Gregory's spirit in you for a second there. You said that you've changed since your days in Von Karma's shadow. I didn't believe you at first, but I'm starting to. Aw, that's so sweet. Thank you, Fender. Alright, kids. This is where the rubber really hits the road. Put your thinking caps on. It's make or break time. If it's true that I was off with a bladed weapon, does the whole case really fall apart? A bladed weapon. Of course! There were 5 chisels in Canis' cell when we last looked. A former assassin certainly wouldn't struggle to commit murder with a tool like that. In which case, the weapon that killed Knight was.
Have you quite finished? It would be in your best interest to concede.
Evidence is everything. It may well be my little catchphrase, but it's also true. So the murder weapon was a sharp blade. Then where is it? The guards didn't find it. Why can't you let this go? So what if they didn't find it? What are you driving at? What if I were to tell you that I now know what the real murder weapon was? And it was right under our noses the whole time. Indeed. It was one of Mr. Canis' chisels. What?!
Overruled.
I would advise you to stop bombarding us with your irresponsible half-baked theories, Mr. Edgeworth. You have repeatedly insisted that Mr. Knight was killed in his cell by a dog. I simply go where the evidence takes me, both in the courtroom and at the scene of the crime. If the murder weapon was in fact a chisel, then yes, the murderer could not have been the dog. But that begs the question of what exactly it was we saw in the security footage.
Oh yeah, the security footage. How do you explain that, Mr. Smarty Pants?
An excellent question. The footage shows. Oh, hold up. Okay, how far are we? How much more do we have? Oh my god, we got a lot more. We're so not done yet. Holy shit. We need one more stream of this. Before that, let's finish this section at least. Mr. Canis' dog jumping up at night. Dog attacked Knight, but he didn't kill the man.
He didn't.
No, Knight was merely knocked out. Dog didn't drag a corpse through the tunnel. He dragged an alive but unconscious Knight. The real killer was the dog's master. Oh, I get it. By bringing that in, Mr. Canis could finish the job.
He could definitely use one of his chisels to do it.
Correct. You, Bodhidharma Canis, you're the only one who could have done it.
Objection!
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, you ever get this on your report card? Refuses to listen. Must learn to respect others. Are you asking me or confessing to what's on yours? No, that's the thing about this game. The cases in this game are really long. We've already searched Mr. Canis' cell from top to bottom. Right, Gavel?
Yes, we even inspected his chisels. All 4 of them. There wasn't a single speck of blood.
Hold it!
Why, thank you, Your Honor. You've just confirmed my theory.
I have. What exactly do you mean?
The last time we were here, there were 5 chisels, not 4.
Oh yeah, I remember counting them. Definitely 5.
And the one that's missing is the small one. The one we thought might be a pocket chisel. Mr. Canis, where did you hide that chisel? A pocket chisel. And what use might I have for such a thing? I'm rarely allowed to leave my cell. In which case, he shouldn't have had the chance to dispose of the weapon. Then. You've dug your own grave, Mr. Canis.
You seem to have an idea of where this missing chisel might be, Mr. Edgeworth. Would you enlighten us?
Yeah, that's the thing, right? This is like the second game in the installment, so it's no longer like tutorial mode, because it assumes you've played the first. For a man who can't leave his cell of his own volition, Canis could have only hidden the chisel here.
This is his cell.
Hidden in plain sight. I don't even need to look for this one. I already know this is the answer.
Take that!
Mr. Canis is still a prisoner despite the comfort he enjoys. He is rarely allowed out of his cell. He could have given the chisel to his dog to leave somewhere, but that would have been far from ideal. He would have no way of guaranteeing where it might end up. Intriguing. Do go on, Mr. Edgeworth. Furthermore, this room is the one place where a bladed instrument wouldn't raise an eyebrow. 4 chisels, 5 chisels, who's counting? A fact he took full advantage of. Ah, the old keep the incriminating evidence close routine. Classic.
Objection!
But I looked! I searched the whole cell myself, and
There's just nowhere he could have hidden it.
Objection!
I am certain that the murder weapon is here. That's the reason why no one has found it yet. It's because it was hidden in such an ingenious manner. Hold it. Okay, now I have to hiccup. Ah, shit. Alright. Anyways. Do enlighten us, Mr. Edgeworth. What was my ingenious plan? Fuck! I gotta end stream. Sorry, guys. Ah, god damn it. It was fun while it lasted. Alright, see you guys. See you guys Tuesday. I think. Oh, god damn. Okay, I gotta go drink some water upside down. That's something that I noticed that works. Ah, fuck, it's really bad. Okay.